Hey, everybody out in Maryland's beautiful 8th Congressional District and all our friends across the Free State and across America. It's your Congressman Jamie Raskin coming to you for my favorite time of the week. It's Friday, July 19th. It's time for Local Hero. You are going to love our local hero. Everybody loves our local hero. Dominique Dawes, the great retired American Olympic gymnast and now a small business person who's in great shape and a great community leader, volunteer, and activist. She's known as Awesome Dawsome. She was a 10-year member of the U.S. National Gymnastics team. She was born and raised here in MoCo. She's the owner of the Dominique Dawes Gymnastics and Ninja Academies, which she opened to promote a healthy and compassionate culture around the sport of gymnastics for all of our kids. Her first academy opened up in the middle of COVID-19 in July 2020, her second in 2023. She will be opening up her third academy in Columbia, Maryland this year. She holds minority ownership of the Washington Spirit of the National Women's Soccer League. She became part of the Atlantic Falcons ownership group as a limited partner this year. She served as co-chair of the President's Council for Fitness, Sports, and Nutrition in the Obama administration. She recently served as executive producer of the Peacock docuseries Golden, the journey of USA's elite gymnasts on the road to the Tokyo Olympics, which was just nominated for a sports Emmy. She went to the University of Maryland. She was inducted into Maryland's prestigious Hall of Fame in 2022. And here's the really exciting part in the occasion for us doing this. Her hometown of Montgomery County. I believe you were born in Tacoma Park. Is that right, Dominique?
That is so true. It's Tacoma Park, Silver Spring. You guys
Tacoma
both.
Park, Silver Spring. But her hometown, our county, will honor her career and legacy. Hard to believe that we're associating the word legacy with a woman as young as you, but she will get a life-size statue that will be in the new aquatic center, the beautiful new aquatic center in downtown Silver Spring, to inspire the next generation to follow in her footsteps. And I'm going to want to ask her about that. She is a wife. She's a mom of 4 kids. She's an Olympian, business owner. Dominique Dawes has transcended the worlds of sports, politics, entertainment, and culture, with this sculpture being unveiled on Tuesday, with the Summer Olympics beginning on Friday. It is a great pleasure to name you our local hero, Dominique.
I am honored, Congressman Raskin. Thank you so much for this. It's always great to get an applause from my local community. You guys have always been such a huge supporter of my achievements, and I greatly appreciate it.
Well, we're delighted to have you. Let's see, before we get into the sculpture, and I'm just dying to hear about this, just tell us a bit about the work that you're doing with your various gyms and how many kids and families you're touching that way.
Well, we are inspiring thousands of kids each and every week at our facilities that we have running right now. We have a facility in Clarksburg, Maryland, in the MoCo area, as well as Rockville, Maryland, in Montgomery County as well. Thousands of kids come through our doors each and every week. They are taught the fundamentals of the sport of gymnastics in a very positive and encouraging and empowering atmosphere. We also have ninja classes, which is very similar to American Ninja Warrior, where kids are testing their strengths and their daring skills and their grit and tenacity by working on speed and agility and balance and coordination. And our classes are from 9 months old to teenagers. And if you haven't been to one of our facilities, I would highly recommend that you come out, because my whole focus is on changing the culture of the sport of gymnastics and making it less focused on pressure and the competitive side of gymnastics and making it more fun and fulfilling.
Well, that's beautiful. And spoken like a true daughter of Montgomery County and Silver Spring and Tacoma Park. When you say thousands, are you speaking metaphorically or are you speaking literally? They're literally thousands.
Literally thousands of kids that come through our gyms, from not only our classes, but our open gym programs, as well as our birthday parties. We have a very positive atmosphere. People are loving it. Our number one source of getting people through our doors is truly word of mouth. People are sharing with their community, with their neighbors, with their family and friends that their kids' self-esteem has been improved, or they've worked on their physical strength, or they've fostered and developed such great friendships here. And it's really, to me and my husband, who was a school teacher for nearly 20 years, it's all about fostering a community feel, a family feel. I was in the sport of gymnastics for 18 years. It was very grueling. There was a great deal of sacrifice and pressure. And I think the sport can be done in a different way. And that's what we're doing here at our facilities.
That is really beautiful. And you're putting as much emphasis on the social, the emotional, the psychological, the communal development, and the athletic development as you are on the competition side of things.
Congressman, it's all about developing the whole child. It's not just about the physical health. When I was the co-chair of the President's Council on Fitness, Sports, and Nutrition alongside Drew Brees and working closely with our President Obama, as well as Michelle Obama with her Let's Move initiative, we were all focused on combating childhood obesity. So the physical aspect, I understand greatly, but then there's also the mental, the emotional, as well as the social aspect. And that's something that we try to foster and develop here. And it's really about hiring the right coaches on the floor. Each and every one of my staff members that are coaching in my facility were interviewed first and foremost by me. I am all about hiring people of character and that truly believe in our vision and our values, and everything else we can teach them the skill with regards to gymnastics and ninja.
Well, that's beautiful. And, you know, there are places in the country or places on earth where really twisted, deranged cultures have grown up around particular sports where the coaches are abusive, they're mean to the kids, they teach bad values,
Yeah.
and where members of different sports teams end up getting in trouble because they're learning a twisted view. And it's so uplifting to hear you talk about sports in this way. And most people don't imagine that their kids, because they're doing gymnastics, are going to go to the Olympics. But you're making a more important point. It's that they don't even have to be thinking in those terms. That's not what it's about, right?
No, it's not about champions in the athletic arena. It's more importantly, happy, healthy kids and champions in life. I care more about, at the end of the day, my 4 beautiful children growing up to be happy and healthy versus being successful in the world's eyes, or certain achievements in the athletic arena or the political arena or in the business professional world. I want them to be happy. I want them to be secure. I want them to know that who they are as an individual is valuable in this world and they can contribute to this world. And that's really what our focus is for our coaches. Our coaches here, the hundreds of staff members we've employed throughout the multiple years we've been involved in operating our business, those individuals are the role models here on a day-to-day basis. Those are the individuals, when the kids come walking through the doors, they're smiling at the kids. They know the kids' names. They're planting positive words of encouragement in the kids, and they're supporting the kids. And the kids keep coming back, not because Dominique Dawes' name is on the building. I'm not a coach on the floor. I made sure I was not going to be a coach because I don't want to spend the next part of my life living in the gymnastics gym, but I hire the right people that truly care, and it shows.
Wow, that's very cool. Congratulations on your success in building such a wonderful team culture in your gyms. All right, now tell us about what's happening on Tuesday. I learned about this and I was just amazed. So what is the sculpture of? Is the sculpture literally of you?
It is literally of me. It's life size, and that's not saying very much because I'm a very small person. But I must say that I want to thank Congressman Gabe Arbanos, who really was the one that was a supporter in this when Brian Hanlon, a national sculptor, presented the county with this idea and making an impact on the community and inspiring and empowering the community. Gabe was the first one to stand up and say, hey, this will really inspire the next generation of young kids of color, of young African-American, Latino, Caucasian, you name it, kids, to see that if you work hard, if you sacrifice, if you don't give up, this is what you could possibly achieve. And so I'm excited to see this sculpture. I have an idea of what it looks like. I'm a little nervous, but my family will be there, my friends will be there, and Brian Hanlon, the sculptor who's done hundreds of amazing pieces of not only athletes, but a number of saints throughout the world, has really kind of given different communities a light and an inspiration in those areas.
So, and is it of a famous split that you did during the Olympics?
Yes, it is the iconic split shot that I'm on the balance beam of in the 1996 Olympic Games in Atlanta, Georgia, which is like a second home to me. And that's when you walk into my gymnastics facilities, that same iconic shot is on the wall, and then it'll be right there at the Silver Spring Recreation and Aquatic Center on Tuesday.
Well, we all owe thanks then to Gabe Albornoz, who is such a magnificent leader. We don't want to insult him by calling him a congressman. He's our councilman.
Sorry.
That's all right. But he is, of course, our great Montgomery County councilman. And he was also at a certain point the head of recreation in Montgomery County. So Thank you, Gabe, for that. Thank you, Dominique, for consenting to be part of that. That is going to be a real inspiration to all the kids and all the grown-ups who are in our beautiful new aquatic center. All right. Well, is there anything else you want to say on the occasion of being recognized as our local hero? We're so proud to have you here and for everything you've done for the community and for young people.
I'm honored. I'm humbled. MoCo has always been a huge supporter of mine. Each Olympic Games, when I would come back, I feel like I was, in a parade, and there was so much love and affection. And I want to just thank everyone that supported me as well as my teammates along this path in life. And I do appreciate the well wishes throughout my journey. What I want to encourage is people come check out my facility. If you want to lift up the self-esteem of a young child, this is the place to go to, because again, as I mentioned earlier, we're about developing the whole child, and it's not about being a champion in the athletic arena, but more importantly, being happy, healthy kids and champions in life.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, we're very proud of you and your whole family. Please send my best to your grandpa, Roland Dawes, my barber for a really long time, back when I had a lot more hair, and to your dad and your whole family. And thank you for being our local hero.
Thank you for this wonderful opportunity.